Hello.
Morning. Oh, watch your head. Coffee.
A bucket for the bucket list day.
Good morning, everyone. So, plot twist yet again.
We're always plot twisting.
The trip that keeps giving. So, it's day 3 on the Gibb for us today, and yesterday afternoon about 4 o'clock we found out that
Tunnel Creek
and Winjana Gorge opened yesterday at 1 o'clock. Now, remember previously we were propped at the Leonard River camp for a night, intending to be there for 2 nights so that we could go to Tunnel Creek and Winjana. And when they were closed, we decided to move on. But it's a bucket list item. It's something that Renee's super keen to do.
Swimming in the dark with crocodiles.
Yeah. We made an executive decision last night that it's open. We're close enough to turn around and double back and backtrack to go back there so that we can tick it off. Now, we're not going to do Winjana Gorge because of the time we will lose travelling backwards and forwards, and but Tunnel Creek is absolutely the bucket list thing for Renee. And as we all know, no one is guaranteed a tomorrow. We are here, we are close enough. It is going to be about a 250k round trip, so a bit of a detour out of the way.
We're going to leave the van here.
We are going to leave the van here, so we're leaving the van here in Marchfly Glen. We'll double back to Winjana and Tunnel Creek, do Tunnel Creek, come back, pick up the van, and then move to our next location, which is Silent Grove. So it should be a great day. We're obviously going to bring you along for the trip and the swim with crocodiles in the dark. It's early, it's not even 6:30 yet, but we want to be out of here by 7 o'clock on the road, because we've got to travel all that way there and all the way back. The other thing that was a consideration was fuel. So obviously we are on the Gibb River Road and fuel isn't readily available everywhere. So adding 250 k's to our trip is not ideal, but it's the price you pay. So we've arrived at Tunnel Creek.
Yep.
What's 25 past 9, so about an hour and 20 minutes because we've been and had a nervous wee.
Yeah.
So yeah, so about an hour and 20 to get here, about 20 past I think,
We
quarter
left
past.
at 7, so
So
Yeah,
it's 2
2
hours.
hours, sorry, 2 hours. Yeah, so fair hike out of here. Yeah, but we're here now. Pretty
gonna
awesome.
Do it.
Yeah, so there's the range, which is pretty impressive itself.
Would you say it was a reef?
Yeah.
Ancient reef.
Yeah. How you feeling?
Good, I'm excited.
You're excited for it?
I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm a little anxious. Couple of phobias at play, you know, swimming with crocodiles, even if they're only freshwater, and being in a dark cave. I get claustrophobic, even in like Mammoth Cave and that sort of stuff. So you can feel the anxiety starting to build.
Tell yourself, rather than thinking I'm anxious, tell yourself I'm excited. That's an excited feeling.
All right, okay, I'll do that then. I'm excited.
So it changes your association.
Does it? I'm excited for this. I really am.
Yeah.
Watch your step. So we are actually in the tunnel now, yeah?
Yeah.
We've already been through some water. We make our way over here now, and then we've got to swim through that in the dark. Cool.
I can actually use it in my bag.
Excited. I've got to put those keys in though before we put it away. So that's what we have to look forward to. And there's the entrance back there. And there are freshwater crocodiles in this water. And I'm not going to hunt around to find any because I don't really want to see any. But last time I came here, I actually almost stepped on one as I walked through the entrance. It's pretty dark, as you can see.
Just be careful because you step on
Yep. There's a marker over there that I can see in the distance. You'll see it later. That's what we've got to swim to. All right, so we're here. We're at the marker.
Waterproof cover on, isn't it?
No. Oh yeah, it's waterproof. Yeah, but if you drop it, you die.
I won't.
So we're at this marker, and we've got to swim across to that one over there through this water. And apparently it is neck deep. So let's go. Good fun.
Do you want to go first?
Oh,
You go
no.
first. You go first.
No.
Where do you get out? There. Is there like a beach or something?
Oh, it's cold.
You right?
Yep.
Can you touch the bottom?
Right, you touch the bottom of it now.
What?
That's the bottom of it now, so it's just a grip bit right there.
I did it. I did it.
High five. We are celebrating here. I don't know if you can see it, but we're celebrating. That was cold. Oh, sorry. So we made it to the halfway mark.
Is this halfway?
This is the halfway opening. That might be about me, I reckon. Pretty cool.
Made it.
So we made it to the halfway point. A bit cold and wet.
It wasn't as cold as I thought it would be.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, so you get rewarded with this. We just wait to the tour group that just are making their way out. You can probably see and hear them behind me wading across. They said there's not another swim, so it's just wading now
that's
to the end. But apparently there is a good sized croc up on the left hand side that we'll keep our eyes out for. How you going there?
Good. Yeah. That's
Big and it's dark. It's a huge cavern.
It is. Yeah, I'm so surprised.
And we're the only ones in here at the moment.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. Well, us and the natives. So I'm going to shine my torch there, and hopefully you can see a tiny little glow. They are crocodile eyes looking back at us. She just sits there and watches the world go by. So we've made it to the end.
We did. Need to.
And that's what they say by seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. But
We swam with crocodiles.
that was
Woo!
bloody awesome, eh?
Yeah, literally there was a croc.
Bucket list item done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we made it.
we made
And
it.
it was so much better than I thought. The swim was nowhere near as long as people say on YouTube. It's just like,
Literally, it was probably about 6 feet. Yeah, before you could touch the bottom again.
yeah, not far at all. Not far at all. So much better, and not as cold as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be freezing.
It takes your breath away, but yeah,
But not
No.
much colder than Bell's Gorge. was
yeah,
yesterday.
yeah. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah, loved it. And then this is stunning.
this is stunning. I'll swing you around. This is what you get rewarded with at the end. But there you go. I just overcome a couple of phobias and fears
Because you're excited.
because I was excited and not anxious.
That's right.
But yeah, what an experience. Can highly recommend it. If you're considering it, get off YouTube, go and do it.
Yeah.
Looking back into the cave, you go around the bend just there and it is pitch black. Did you see how far it was? There was a bit of an opening up there letting some light out. Just pan yours up.
1.7 kilometres. I don't know if that was a return.
Yeah, I'd say it's return. So it's probably about just under a K through the 600 metres, 800 metres, something like that. So, but unreal. Apparently there's some indigenous art just around the corner. So you're not allowed to go there anymore. As it says there on the sign, please do not proceed past this sign. But just up there, there is some indigenous art that people used to go to and have a look and mess with. And because people mess with stuff, we're not allowed to go and look at it anymore. But what a cool billabong, eh? Awesome. Now we get to go and do it all again in reverse. Alright, so we're back at the swim point. So we've got to get across to that sign over there. So it's probably what, 15 metres?
Yeah.
Yeah, across, about 15 metres across. But most of that.
You only have to swim for a short bit, a couple of metres.
Yeah, you do. Get some light on it. Yeah, so it's only, yeah, as I say, a couple of metres you really need to swim for. But we get to get wet and earn our walk through this awesome cave.
It's been amazing. I love it.
So we've made the climb out.
Hey!
Yay! Back out in the open.
I need a bumper sticking out. I survived Tunnel Creek.
Yeah. Thoughts?
It was really cool. It was just so cool.
So cool. Bucket list.
So cool, yeah.
Done.
That was really cool. Swam with 2 crocodiles.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was awesome. Yeah, so now we're gonna make the 2.5 hour drive back.
Yeah.
Collect the van and
Get petrol.
Get
go to
petrol.
Silent Grove.
yeah.
And then chill.
But that will probably do for this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
Thank-
end it on a high.
We'll end
Woo!
it on a super high. Yeah, so as we say, if you've ever thought about doing it, absolutely, if I can do it, anyone can do it. Overcome my fear of being in caves and claustrophobia.
It's excited.
And I'll tell you, the walk back was better because you know what to expect and you can enjoy it. You can take time to look at the ceiling of the cave, which is magnificent. Like if this was down in Margaret River, there'd be 1,000 people through it a day. Yeah. It's pretty awesome.
Some beautiful what do they call it? Stalactites and formations. Yeah, they were gorgeous.
Yeah, unreal, awesome. All right, see you next week.